The live-action Mulan has finally been released as a streaming-only exclusive on Disney Plus, after being delayed several times due to theater closures caused by COVID-19. While I was disappointed not to get to see it first on the big screen, this still didn't distract from the outstanding quality of this film that I think up to this point is the best live-action remake Disney has produced. The story still revolves around Mulan disguising herself as a male warrior in order to save her aging father from going to war. But like all the other live-action remakes, there are some changes, for better or for worse, that overall make the return trip to the story feel fresh and unique. As a live-action movie, Disney had to be more authentic with the representation of Chinese culture, and they did so in spades by casting all Chinese and Asian American actors, such as Jason Scott Lee as Bori Khan, Donnie Yen as Commander Tung, and Jet Li as the Emperor. And also the film looks like authentic Chinese cinema, similar to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or Hero, that also starred Jet Li and Donnie Yen. So the visual appeal of the live-action Mulan is very impressive, with the Chinese emphasis on a rich color palette and stylish fight scenes. This is Disney's first remake to earn a PG-13 rating, mainly because of the fight sequences that are stylish yet bloodless. So because of the added mature content and omission of childlike humor, there is a major difference between the tone of the remake and the original. There's no Mushu this time around, so without a wisecracking character, the live-action movie keeps things pretty serious and hardly has any humor at all outside of the matchmaker scene and an occasional funny one-liner. But unfortunately, I found myself chuckling at moments that weren't intended to be funny, such as a few badly acted lines and some cartoonish moments in the wirework of the fight choreography that distracted from the movie's serious tone. However, one of the biggest controversies caused by the shift in tone was the removal of all the musical numbers. There are a few moments where the familiar themes from the songs can be heard in the orchestral score, but aside from that, the musical numbers are completely gone. And honestly, I didn't miss them. Not because I didn't enjoy them in the animated version, but I just couldn't see the upbeat musical numbers coexisting in a martial arts movie where people are also stabbed by swords and shot with arrows. The musical numbers are usually the most disappointing parts of the remakes anyway, because the songs and their animated imagery are so ingrained in our mind that it is extremely difficult to have anyone see or hear them any other way. So I think Disney did themselves a favor by excluding them altogether, even though it means that the lighthearted moments are nearly non-existent once the plot gets going. Aside from the absence of Mushu, there are deviations to the original characters, such as the inclusion of the witch Xian Lang, who is more interesting of a character than Bori Khan, whom she serves. Khan at least has more backstory than Shan Yu from the original, who basically had none whatsoever. But we don't see Khan do much besides fight or tell us about Lang's backstory and motivations, so his character still feels pretty one-dimensional as Shan Yu's did in the original. However, there is an interesting change about the characters that I enjoyed, was that Mulan has a more nuanced relationship with her father. The movie opens with us seeing Mulan as a child, where she shows that she has a gift for athleticism and fighting prowess, known as her chi. But an interesting twist to her father's character is that he actually takes pride in her abilities. But then it's his wife who convinces him that he needs to ask Mulan to hide her chi in order to protect herself and their family's honor, which makes the inciting incident here in the remake more complex than it was in the original. So if you're a Disney purist, then this most likely will be a tough film for you to sit through, with the absence of the original songs, the lack of Mushu and a sense of humor, and added or changed characters. But even still, I believe this live-action adaptation of Mulan can be added to Disney's very short list of remakes that improve upon the original. If you saw the Mulan remake, would you call it a success? Let me know in the comments below. And click on another video from the channel to discover some fun facts about your favorite films.